always put Zach for the win, I always attack for the win, and you're watching me, Zach for the win. Woo! Okay, so you guys have read the title. I'm gonna be making the world's largest piece of peppermint bark today. Now, if you guys don't know what peppermint bark is, basically it's like this special like holiday type candy. Basically, it's dark chocolate and white chocolate like on top of each other with some candy cane flakes on top, and that's peppermint bark. Usually it's in like nice small pieces, but of course today I'm gonna be making the world's biggest piece of peppermint bark, and I mean the proper world's biggest. Do you guys remember when I made the world's largest Rice Krispie treat? Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, that video, I still have that mold, and that is what I'm going to be using to make the world's largest piece of peppermint bark today. Okay, I've been talking for too long, let's get up. We need to go to the shop and buy all the supplies for this. We need a lot of supplies, like we need a lot. We need tons of dark chocolate, white chocolate, and peppermint flakes. It may not sound like a lot, but we need to buy a ton of it. Okay, let's go. Got a couple Subway chocolate chip cookies while we're out. Exotic Seattle cuisine. Okay, so here we are at the shop. It's really busy today, which is really awkward because I'm trying to like vlog, and it's so weird. I'm like carrying a camera around and people stare at me, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And you can probably see they got like all the Christmas decorations up and stuff. So all we really need is just dark chocolate, white chocolate, and crushed candy canes. That's it. Should be easy to find all that stuff. So we're in the baking aisle right now, and here's what I found. So we've got some cheap baking chocolate. They've got plenty of white chocolate, but they only have one of these. So we're probably gonna have to go to the chocolate aisle and get some dark chocolate, but whatever, this will do fine. Oh, Jesus. So I looked in the baking aisle for crushed candy canes, and of course they don't have any. So we're just gonna get one of these and crush them ourselves. That's all we can really do, to be honest. Gonna need lots of dark chocolate since we didn't get enough of the other stuff. There we go. We get this peppermint bark for comparison. So we've got everything we need. We've got all the chocolate and we've got the candy canes to crush them and whatnot. I already have a whole bunch of this stuff at home already. I'm just kind of doubling down because I know that this piece of peppermint bark is going to be enormous. So I hope that's going to be enough, but I guess we'll find out. So yeah, we're going to check out, then we're going to go home. All right, so here we are at home. I'm gonna show you all the ingredients that I have real quick. And check this out. This is outrageous. I bought 11 of these. I have 7 of these because there wasn't any more on the shelf. And I bought 4 of these to make up for it. And of course, here's the candy canes so we can crush them down and make our own candy cane flakes because of course, they didn't have them at the store for some stupid reason, but whatever, it is what it is. And here is the mold right here. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna clean this thing out first, of course. I'm gonna put on a little table and then we'll go from there. Now, to prevent the chocolate from sticking to the mold, I'm gonna put a layer of plastic wrap on it and secure it with tape. Again, just to make sure the chocolate don't stick to the mold. I hate plastic wrap. Stop laughing. You. Hate tape. Stop laughing. Stop it. So we've got the plastic wrap here, but now it's time for the endurance part. So what we need to do is we need to cut all this chocolate down and melt it all and pour it into this base part of the mold. I don't know how much time this is gonna take, but I think it's gonna take a while. What is going on with my hair? Okay, well, let's get this going. I've got a lot of work ahead of me, so let's just get it started. So it's been about 1.5 hours now. I melted down the first batch of chocolate and covered the whole thing. I think it's a bit too thin, so I'm probably gonna have to go back to the shop, go buy some more chocolate, and then do another batch and put another batch on here. And then after that, we still have an entire separate batch of the white chocolate to put on top of it. But for now, I'm gonna put this thing in the garage overnight, because obviously this is way too big to fit in the fridge. So I'm gonna put it in the garage. It's nice and cold out tonight, and I'm going to let it dry overnight, and then we'll go from there. All right, here we go. I need more of these. Need to buy more chocolate. We're running low. We're up to 22 bars now. So I'm done putting the second batch of the milk chocolate on there. I think that should be good enough to put back into the garage so that it can harden, and then we'll put the layer of white chocolate on. So it's been about 5 hours to do the white chocolate bit and to put the crushed candy canes on top of it. It's been about 9 hours in total. It's been over a period of like 3 or 4 days at this point. So I'm put this thing in the garage overnight one last time just to make sure it's 100% rock solid before we take it out of the mold, and then we can finally taste test it. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow one more time. Alright guys, so it is the next day. This thing is finally ready to be taken out of the mold. I've been working on this thing for several days, and it's finally time to taste it. But I'm really nervous right now because I need to take it out of the mold, and this thing is heavy AF. So, oh boy. Let's just hope it goes well. Oh god, this is ridiculous. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I can't believe it. So here it is in all its glory. I couldn't get all the plastic wrap off, but I tried my best. So yeah, I'm gonna weigh it, and then we'll do the taste test. Okay, so I just weighed it. This thing weighs 31.6 pounds. This thing is heavy as hell. But honestly, considering the size, I don't think it should come as much of a surprise. This took so much time to make because of all the chocolate I had to melt down. But honestly, the end result turned out really well, I think. So to give you a comparison, this is a regular peppermint bark square. It's kind of hard to say how big it is. I think it's like, I don't know, like a 2" by 2". And then of course, when you put it on top, you could see there is a pretty big difference. Okay, well that's enough talk. I want to taste test this thing. Well, this thing is like hard as a rock too. Listen. Okay, well here's a little piece right here. Let me get a candy cane and put it on top so I can try this out. Here we go. Oh, okay, there's chocolate. It just came out of the garage, so it's hard. And I hurt my jaw a bit. You know what? That actually tastes really good. I'm like pleasantly surprised. Oh my god. Obviously, it tastes kind of cheap because I used just the cheap baking chocolate. I didn't use like any like actual brand chocolate. So it does taste a little bit cheap, but honestly, I kind of had to do that because this thing is so big, and if I bought real Hershey's chocolate, I would spend like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and this thing alone cost me over $100 already, so it was just to save money. You know what though? I think this is a great way to kick off 2024. And just so everybody knows, I am not going to be uploading a video next week, Thursday on December 26th, because I'm just going to be taking the week off, you know, just to enjoy the holidays with like, you know, Chris and whatnot. So yeah, I'm not going to be uploading next week, which means that this is the final video of 2024. I will see you guys next time in 2025, and I have some big plans. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys watching. Tell your friends, tell your family, let everybody know about me, Zach FTW. Stay awesome.